This conference will now be recorded.
Kishore, can I start?
You can start putting in recording.
Hi guys, good morning. So how many guys actually, had the chance to go through Jenkins? Maybe installation of Jenkins? Rohit? Were you able to actually, work with the installation of Jenkins? Okay. Richa, were you able to work with the installation of Jenkins?
No, not yet.
Okay, okay. Very good. Okay, so today what we're gonna do, we're gonna first we're gonna create a local virtual machine. Okay, we're gonna install again Jenkins. So I'm just checking the current status of my vagrant. It says that, hey, node 3 is powered up. So I want to install my Jenkins in node 3. So I'm starting a node by using vagrant up node 3. So I believe now you are a bit used to vagrant, Richa and Rohit. If you are not, I really strongly suggest you actually try to utilize vagrant. It will help you a lot. Yeah, Rohit.
Yeah. I have installed it and I'm working on it.
Awesome, awesome, Richard. It is, don't know. It's actually, it's not responding a bit. So just give me another few minutes. Okay, I think I have to destroy. Okay, my backend machine is up. Wow. I need to shut down something, otherwise my load can't take it. Okay. Okay, that's good. Already I'm in my backend. So what is this box? How do we check? etc lsp release. You can see this is an Ubuntu 18 Bionic. So I'm just updating my app repository. Okay. So go to installing Jenkins document. First, what you need to check, as we already discussed, check for prerequisite hardware requirements, 256 MB. So check your MB, how much is there. 3FNHM will tell you what is my MB. So I have 500 MB. So 256 is enough. Okay. Now 1 GB drive space. So if you just check, I have almost if you say DFF1H, it will tell you I have available 8.3 GB. Since both are enough, I'm going to start installation. How do you gonna start installation? So on the right side, if you check, there is something called Linux. Go to that parameter. In this Linux link, this is the same page link. It's not separate link, so don't worry. So you have to check which particular distro. Currently, we are using Debian based or Ubuntu based, and this is what it really requires. So I'm going to do all the required installation, and I'm going to close this mountain as well. Okay. Now it is acquiring this particular link. I'm updating my local since I actually added this to my resources list. Now I can directly install. That's it. You say Jenkins, it will do the required installations. Basically, it involves a Apache server, Tomcat Apache server. You're gonna check it soon. Okay, but these are the basic steps that you need to run to install a Jenkins server. Any doubts till now, guys? None? Okay. I don't know, there is a bit of internet lag now. I hope you cooperate. Okay, it says that there is no Java. Okay, so I forgot to install the Java. So let me just first remove it. Sudo apt remove Jenkins. Yeah. Sudo apt install openjdk. OpenJDK. Eight. So this is the first one. Now Java version. Okay. Oh, why? Understand. But the installation is right. It is already done. We'll see. Not a problem. Let's install this one. Before that, I just want to confirm something. Okay, I just need to cross check what Java versions are incompatible. Java 9 are unsupported, Java 12 is not supported. Only Java 8 runtime is supported. Okay, so we are actually running on Java correct requirements. So let's go. Sorry. Sudo apt install Jenkins. Very good. So installation of Jenkins is successful since we only didn't get any kind of error messages. Now, how do you work with this machine? You need a URL, right? That URL basically exists here. So my node is node 4, right? So node 4, it means it is something like 14, 192.168. 10.14.8080. It should run here. Yes, you see, now I'm actually able to check my Jenkins box by using this private link, and this has been set in my Vagrant file. Okay, so you need to activate this vm.network private network thing that comes with the default. So this is customized Vagrant file that I had for myself, since sometimes I also need to create so many set of machines, so I use it. Okay, for you, I think you will have this, you have to activate this. Okay, so let me just tell you where do we actually activate. So if we just say, okay, so if you just go to hello world, okay, and there is nothing. Now if I just type Vagrant in it, Ubuntu, okay, Xenial or Bionic, anything based on your interest of image, you will have this file called Vagrant file. If you open Vagrant file, okay, you will be able to find this particular port. So you need to remove that, then make it active, then you will be able to get this IP address active. So you can change based on your requirement. You can change this as per your requirement. So now what I need to do, I need to get a password for this one to initiate this installation of Jenkins. Where do I get that? In my node. So I'm going to my node. Oh, okay. So now if you want to work, use this particular secret. Okay, you need to be sure to do that. So this is the password. I'm keeping the password and continuing. Okay. Now what is the zone that you want to come with? Go with always installation for the recommended. Then the selected based on your requirement. Suppose in a company where you work, if that is actually expected of you that you need to only install these plugins and you should not install anything else, in such cases go to with this one, but normally people go with this one. And all the installation, because Jenkins is nothing but extension of its own plugin feature, so all these plugins will get started installation with the Jenkins server. So you need to just wait a few minutes to get it completed. Sorry guys, I was mute. Now it's time for us actually to create your username. Okay. So this user is basically an admin user. Okay. So always make sure or consult with your admin team. But normally, if you are a DevOps, then you are the person who gonna set this up. So make sure you are clear with your admin setup. So my username is admin, and then admin. Now Jenkins will give you the URL. This is your URL. I'm saying fishy, and I'm going to start my Jenkins. So the server is going to get started. So you can check here on the backend. Okay, the process is started. Okay, and then this is the process. This is it. The name Jenkins, and with the environment variable library type Jenkins, with the WAR file, with the root, with the port number, everything. You can see this whole file here. Okay, that's a process. How do you get the process? ps-ef, the rep name of the process or service. Now we are good. We just created a new Jenkins. We are happy. Now, the first and foremost with the Jenkins server is to understand the whole layout and whole structure of the Jenkins. So coming to the Jenkins, okay, so all the so we call it any kind of a Jenkins task. We define it with the Jenkins terminology, which is nothing but a job. So you can create a job, you can create an agent, or you can create a cloud. Depends on you. So by default, Jenkins comes to you, okay, with the shortcut links to create an agent or to create a cloud. So Jenkins normally doesn't work like in a single instance. It is a distributed instance. That means, so Jenkins can have a multiple slave environments, and each slave can inherit a job whenever it is running. But the invocation can happen from master only. Okay, remember that. So for now, let's create a job. When you click on create job, then you will be able to see certain options. The first option is freestyle project. A freestyle project has no inheritance in place, okay, and it is actually like a standalone task that which really had to run several times or based on usage. So a freestyle project is nothing but having the uh, independence on other items. So normally, if you go with the pipeline, a pipeline basically is a long list of activities which will have to trigger after one activity gets completed. So in pipeline, you have several, let's say 10 different activities. Then after the first activity is completed, it will move to the second, third, fourth, fifth. So this is the basic pipeline. And the multi-configuration project is the new feature, or let's say it's not really new, but it's a stable one. So the configuration project is basically suited for a large project which actually has several different configurations in place. Such as example, if you take any kind of German agency or any kind of US agency for employment, okay, so there won't be a lot of configurations for that application because it has to get integrated in several different segments. So that can be a good example for multi-configuration project. Now we have something called folder. So folder is basically it is type of an object which helps you to create or segregate or systematically place your jobs. Okay, so that's one folder utilization. And there is something called GitHub organization. So GitHub has actually made an integration with GitHub with Jenkins, and Jenkins actually has to make sure that all its GitHub organizational activities have been able to uh, maintain in a single. So GitHub organization is nothing but it scans the code from GitHub and it pulls the data or the code base, okay, to define certain tasks. Okay, but the difference is you can also do this in freestyle project. It's just that it's an integration. And we have something called multi-branch pipeline, which is a very interesting one. Okay, so but for now, let's stick with the four. Yes, sample one, and put this as a hello world. See, I just created a sample called hello world. In this sample, what I want to run is that I want to describe or I want to show you what are the different components of the defining a job. So different components of defining this job involves understanding of the segments. The first segment is general segment. In general segment, you can actually describe like this is example. Okay, so give the description. Now these are the old builds. Okay, that depends on how frequent you want to maintain your builds. So coming to it, we basically keep builds for maximum based on number, okay, or by the date. So if it is very long project, you have to make sure that your Jenkins doesn't run out of its disk space due to a large number of building locations. So you also need to make sure to put a limit to cleanup. So here I'm going to put a limit to maximum of 3 builds. Now you have some integration with GitHub, so you can directly use a GitHub project and give a URL. That's one feature. Okay, and if you want to give a let's say parameterized requirements, you can define the parameters here. So you have throttle buttons, that is to reduce the required base speed to a certain level. So currently we don't really require it. So disable this project and execute current base if necessary. So let it be like that. So you can use source code management, which is basically Git. Okay. So in Git, this is where you have to give your URL of the repo. Okay. That is clear. So let's go with the trending one. So I just wanted to download something, maybe a sandbox tower for defense game. Let's say. So copy the link and make sure it is HTTPS because we are going to make a call with that. So I keep my GitHub URL here. You see, now it is validated. You don't really need to add any because it's open source. If not, then you have to and it is actually going to download master. Okay, so let me just check what is the branch. It says it's a better master. Okay, now what I want to do is that I wanted to create, okay, a build step. Build means the main location, and I want to say echo welcome to the Jenkins. Okay, that's it. I want nothing. I want to pull, I want to just print this message, nothing much. So I'm saving this. So if you have only one master Jenkins, then it is actually out or another. So currently there is none. So job is created. So I'm going to run it now. I think it will less memory. It's becoming a bit unresponsive. Maybe because of memory requirement. Yeah, it is crashed. Let me just. Okay. So my video take a 1 GB RAM. Currently the RAM is having issue and we are getting a bit of issues with it. So you see you have the bill, which will declares the but it is not involved. I mean working here. That's how you get the bill. When you click here, you will get the log of it. This is the console output of the job. I think the memory is too low, so I have to reset this up. But we'll do that maybe later this class today, okay? Because I don't want to waste time there. But this is basic setup for your Jenkins, and tomorrow we're gonna dig deeper and understand the first part of Jenkins and later by advanced. So, any questions till now in the installation, maybe in the creation or giving the username? Any questions, guys? Please shoot. I think let's see by the time if the job number 2 is successfully doing or not. Yeah, it is super slow, unfortunately. Maybe I have to increase the RAM. I think that's the only, yeah, that's a memory only issue. If you can check, it's a memory issue. Okay, no worries. We'll create a new one tomorrow. Okay, so it is fails. Finally, something happened. It's saying that, hey, the Git version I'm unable to reach. This is failing at Git level. That means you have to check whether you have the correct Git or not. So maybe I don't have, I have to install it. But we're gonna see it tomorrow if everything is fine. But let me know if you have any other doubts till now with respect to Jenkins, with respect to DevOps that happened so far. Okay. So any questions, guys? We still have something around 10 minutes or 5 minutes to discuss further. So only 3 have joined. Somebody else joined. Who is joined? Amaya. Okay. So Amaya Kadam, any questions related to Jenkins?
No.
Okay, Raghu.
Yeah, no, Abdul.
Thank you. Richa.
Yeah, no questions as of now. We'll try to
Okay.
install it.
Okay. We'll
Yeah.
see it then. Okay, then it's perfect. Sorry guys, my laptop was restarted. Okay, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, Abdul.
Okay, great. So today, so from now on, it is actually better if you can start doing tasks. So would it be possible for you guys to actually, do the task of installing Jenkins and get back to me in first a few minutes, like first 5 minutes? We're gonna discuss. regarding any issues with it, or if you can actually show me the output, that would be really appreciated. Will that be fine? Is it doable, or do you want to reduce it further? Rohit, Raghu, and Richa. Can you guys respond whether you got my question or not?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
I'm just saying that would it be to give the tasks? So if you Jenkins and show me on a virtual machine, that would be a task. So from now on, a few minutes, we're gonna see what you're doing, and we're gonna I can be of help. Is that okay, or do you want to continue just like this?
It's, you can you can give us something to do. Yeah.
Is that acceptable, Raghu and Rohit?
Yeah, Abdul, I'm fine with this.
Rohit, I'm waiting for your answer. Hello, Rohit. I think he might be have some trouble. So today's first task would be install Jenkins in a Virtualbox. Okay. So install. I mean, you can use Vagrant or you can use Virtualbox direct. It's up to you. But what I want is that by end of the day, with the Virtualbox private address, IP address, I should be able to see Jenkins. Just like how I had my local setup, I want everyone to have their own local setup. Okay. So let's catch up tomorrow on this. And first a few minutes, if you have encountered any kind of issues, I will do that. Okay then. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you.